Warning, the following video contains explicit language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
You're free.
Damn, looks like that last video got your boy back to being a
crackhead, y'all. I'm just saying.
So spark up and get ready for this week's episode of Random News Presents See Love, the Broken Fraud. Now since the last video where we exposed your boy as being a chomo to the Creek Squad, he's been pretty depressed. And since he doesn't have Ryan Upchurch to lust after anymore, I think your boy went back to his true love, drugs. And you'll see what I mean as this video progresses. But let's get to the first video he posted last week.
Did you ever cut my brake lines yet? Because that's attempt to murder, I just want to let you know that.
Don't mind him, that's just the drugs talking.
None of you fucking lames on YouTube have the balls to physically go after the person. You want to sneak behind a wall and threaten to go slice their brakes because you're too scared to approach somebody.
If you approach them, all they're going to do is look you in the face and say,
"If you're a man, put your dick in my hand, motherfucker." Now people keep saying, why are you so infatuated with Ryan Upchurch? I'm not.
That Ryan Upchurch video got your boy triggered. And since he made over 50 videos on him, I'll say he's pretty obsessed.
I'm allowed to be a fan.
Not according to Ryan, because he's ready to give your boy a beat down.
I'm not random news. I don't get on here talking shit for plays.
No, he's too busy telling people how he likes to touch kids.
Has anybody ever seen his face?
Well, when you're a child predator running around the internet telling other men to
put your dick in my hand, motherfucker,
then you would be the last person I want seeing my face.
When people assume you're a drug addict and they assume you're a child molester without any evidence.
I would say coming on the internet and admitting to sleeping with a 10-year-old for years, pretty good evidence.
Me and the girl were actually willingly doing shit with each other for years.
Y'all better evaluate the people you're listening to and supporting, because 9 times out of 10, look at order of magnitude. The dude is potentially a child molester.
That's your boy deflecting with the slander again. This will come back to haunt him later in the video.
The dude allowed his son to be raped and did nothing about it. Him and his wife, and there's more. There's more information about these people.
No, it's not. Your boy just trying to take the heat off himself. They're completely innocent. We'll prove that by the end of the video.
While at the same time, they're on YouTube going after me, trying to send, how to catch a predator guy on me.
Cecil, I'm going to need you to have a seat right over there. I'm going through some transcripts and I see that you're a goofy.
He's most definitely a goofy. And that Chris Hansen video got your boy shook.
Well, usually the people that are throwing stones at somebody is probably because they got a house full of rocks.
Man, he can't even get that right. It's people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. But your boy's been smoking a lot of rocks.
Are you guys that consistent?
Your boy woke up early as shit to start this bitch fit.
I've had Master Shredder's High Street Cancel channel taken down 3 times.
Because your boy's suffering from that thin skin.
I've had Random News get a strike.
He's never had my channel struck for any reason. He's crazy.
I've had Ira Stevo get a strike before. Had videos taken down.
And when you're openly bragging about striking people's channels because you got thin skin, you know you're doing bad.
Like, I don't care what the people who watch your videos say about me. I don't care that you're even saying anything about me.
And if that was the case, then he wouldn't be striking videos, right? What a goofy.
It was just a year ago from me looking at my brother-in-law's search engine. He searched High Street Paranormal and confessions are popping up.
And your boy's getting shook because now everybody's starting to see how sick he is.
Illegal videos that are not supposed to be on YouTube because they are misleading, dishonest videos.
There's nothing illegal about people playing back his confession.
And I am partly psychic. And I don't care if you believe me or not.
This goofy don't even believe that he's psychic.
But I'm not claiming that I'm a psychic. I mean, sometimes I believe I am, sometimes I don't believe I am.
And I believe that you're looking at the face of a whole goofy.
First of all, Tyler Henry is a real psychic.
More like he's a fraud who can only deceive dumbasses like Cecil. If you want to watch him be fully exposed, check out the video right here.
Thomas John is his name.
Yeah, this is the new Goofy that Cecil blindly follows behind.
But the name of the show...
Oh, you're gonna love this one. Don't choke on your blunt.
is Seatbelt Psychic.
This dumbass will fall for fucking anything.
He is an Uber driver who does readings for people who are open to it.
A psychic that does Uber. You look at the face of a whole Goofy. And if you want to watch that dude get exposed, these two videos here do a great job at that. But check this crazy shit out.
Anything I can hold on to? Like, it doesn't have to be anything of like value. I'll give it back to you, but...
My work badge?
Now this is from an episode of this dumbass show Cecil watches. And the lady is named Wendy.
Do you have a brother that died?
Yes.
Okay. And who's Skip?
That's my brother.
Oh, that's your brother. Okay.
Now to a dumbass like Cecil, he would think this is psychic. But it's not. He got it off her Facebook page because she had to audition to get onto the show. Something that she's used to doing since she works for Lifetime and she's been in multiple shows like this. Plus she's a member of SAG. They only use actors for this show. Something Cecil could have figured out with 5 minutes of research. But then again, he chases Bigfoot.
I believe I'm one of the type of psychics who has flashes of visions.
The visions that he's having are a hallucination due to the side effect of the drugs that he's taking.
I had a vision from a time when I was 7 years old that my brother and my cousin and their friends set up a bike ramp in the yard.
And just like Candace Starr, this is your boy Cecil's origin story on how he became psychic.
Well, my goofy ass wanted to be like the older boys, and I looked up to them, so I wanted to jump on a bicycle and ramp.
Well, at least he finally admitted to being a goofy.
So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna ramp like everybody else. I didn't realize that I was about to flip over the handlebars and hit the ground head first.
Yeah, he sounds just as goofy as Pete Rico.
I grew up with somebody, and they hit me across the face with a damn brick.
You're looking at the face of two whole goofies.
I should have got stitches, but they didn't take me to the hospital till a day later, actually.
Showing that his parents are just as goofy as he is, and that'll explain his lack of brain cells.
When I flipped over those handlebars came to my mind. Right after that, I hit play. Guess what happened? Their little boy almost died because he got on a dirt bike and tried to run off of a 5-foot ramp and flipped over the handlebars and busted his head open.
And just like Candace Starr, as soon as he was done watching that show, he just took the dude's origin story for himself.
That's the only difference. I was on a bicycle, he was on a dirt bike. I went over a 5-foot ramp, so did he. I was 7 years old, so was he. So when spirits relate to you, they'll come to you.
And this dude's been on YouTube trying this psychic riff for the last 7 years. And not once has he told this story.
And that's just one event that happened to me. I busted my head in so many different ways as a kid.
And since he claims to talk to Tupac and Biggie through his radio all the time, I'm going to believe that he definitely hit his head a bunch of times.
Why would that come to my mind? Because I'm fucking psychic, that's why.
But I'm not claiming that I'm a psychic. I mean, sometimes I believe I am, sometimes I don't believe I am.
Trust me, he's definitely not.
And after I do my counseling over the phone, my recovery counseling, I will be back to talk to y'all some more about this fucktard ass order a bake for food and car parts on YouTube.
Yeah, your boy came back later that night with another epic rant because of all the backlash he's been getting from all of his new subs, who he claims are Master Stritter and everybody else on the troll accounts.
Give some of these people the benefit of the doubt. That's in regards to what the dumb shit that these troll accounts that Shredder and them show up with, acting like they're other people when really it's just them.
And you would think when he's making these accusations, he would have proof to what he's saying, but he doesn't.
First he said, maybe if you watch the full videos, you would understand what they are saying. They are only using your own words in your videos. How fucking stupid are you, dude?
I'm sure he's not stupid enough to believe in psychic Uber drivers.
Yeah, are you retarded? Or just plain stupid? And that's not a shot at mental retardation. That's a shot at these retards.
And you would have thought your boy's vocabulary would have evolved after this many years, but nope.
They're using my videos, dude. And you saying they are only, like trying to downsize it, they are only using your own words. No, they're twisting my words, dude.
Nobody edited shit. You can go to Daisy Benny's channel right now and watch a full confession that he made. Just because we take clips from it doesn't mean he didn't say it.
They're misinterpreting my words. They're rearranging my words. If you don't believe me, go look at their fucking friend, Random News. Look how he's twisted my words. He's made fucking fake interviews of me.
And by fake interviews, he made this cartoon, which was a clear parody, but he's too stupid to realize that.
He said I had a promising music career. I've never had a promising music career. Then he said me and Greg broke up doing music together because I got on heroin, and he's going based off of me and Greg doing a heroin The Untold Story song.
And there he is, not knowing what a parody is again. Just because I use a clip from one of his music videos as a visual aid, he thinks that that's the reason why I said he's on heroin. It's not. I said he was on heroin because he was on heroin.
I've never done heroin.
Well, he needs to go tell that to his friend who he used to buy it from.
The cat that I was standing next to happens to know you. He sold base to you.
Yeah, your boy's a known addict around Covington.
And Greg noticed that the other said you was a crackhead.
And Greg was his best friend, so he would know. But if you ask Cecil, he'll just say,
I was this close to doing heroin because I couldn't find pills.
And the way this dude lies, you know full well he did that fucking heroin.
Your sister said not since then. No, she said that she doesn't believe I'm a child molester. You're an idiot.
Rosie don't think I did anything since then. That doesn't mean that I did anything.
More like he's the
idiot.
If he thinks anybody's gonna take the word of a chomo.
She fucking lied on me. That's the point that I'm making.
No, just like the 8 and the 10-year-old that accused him in the first place, she just told the truth.
Because she accused me for 20-something years.
You see, his sister stuck to her story for over 20 years. Unlike Cecil, who changes his story every video.
And then he said, if you watch her videos, it tells the story. They see they aren't lying. You're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot.
Your boy is big mad. And if you think that shit is funny, you should see how mad he got when I found this TikTok page.
Guys, I just signed up for TikTok.
He didn't just sign up. He was signed up for a while.
Why the fuck would I be on TikTok?
What is he talking about? Why would I know why he wanted to sign up to TikTok?
You think I want to be famous that bad? You think I would be on fucking TikTok, dude?
He's the one that made the TikTok, so I'm going to say yes.
I do have some videos on there from a long time ago.
See what I mean? He's been on TikTok for a while. Yeah, he just tried to tell you.
I just signed up for TikTok.
I swear this dude just lies for the fuck of it.
Why do you call yourself Random News? Could you just talk about random dumb shit?
This is the
make up some random fucking shit.
Yeah, he was up for like 48 hours thinking up that insult. But once everybody saw his TikTok, they started commenting, and your boy went off the rails.
I want attention so bad. With your profile picture, there's no pictures of you, because you're a coward bitch.
He talking to a commenter named Angelo, and he got your boy big mad.
Pussy. You talk shit on social media, but ain't man enough to say it to somebody's face in person. You're a pussy coward.
And that's coming from a dude that has to walk around his house 24/7 with a gun on his hip.
You got no posts, you got no videos, just a picture of a skeleton with the name tag across their shoulder that says Ghostbox Session Boy.
Your boy is triggered.
You go on one of my videos and say, this is just a friendly reminder, a friendly warning that this guy openly admitted to molestation 3 times. You know you're lying, bro. You know you're lying. Me and the girl were actually willingly doing shit with each other for years.
Yeah, try again, Chomo.
So, you just make accusations without proof. Is that what y'all do?
No, that's what he does.
The dude allowed his son to be raped and did nothing about it. Him and his wife. Just a bunch of fucking shit talkers who love drama. Who love to gossip, who love to talk shit about people.
And there goes Billy the Kid Toucher, having to show his gun off again.
One comment, Angelo. Why? Because I blocked you?
And if you saw your boy's block list, it's like 1 million names on there. But he likes to claim nobody hates on him.
Fucktards, man. I'm just here to let y'all know y'all don't bother me.
I mean, he doesn't seem bothered in the least bit.
Do pictures of skeletons that with the banner over their shoulder that says Ghostbox Session Boy. That shit does not faze me, bro. It don't faze me. And I'm not a little boy. I don't play games on social media fucking with people. I don't care that much about another man. to mess with people.
Just ask your boy Johnny Gobble, because he made the mistake of messing with Cecil's man crush Ryan Upchurch. And Cecil made over 100 videos on the dude. And this is just the ones I could fit on the screen.
I live and let live, dude. That's what I do. That's what real men do.
And it's already been established that Cecil's not a real man. He's the
ghost box session boy. That's what the fuck real men do, bro. Real men live and they let others live. They don't give people a hard time. They don't pick on people. They don't lie on people. The dude allowed his son to be raped and did nothing about it. Him and his wife.
You're looking at a lying ass chomo.
You're gonna have to prove to me that somebody's bad, dude. Just like Cyrix guy. Okay, you say you got videos of him admitting to rape.
Now Cyrix is pretty much Cecil's twin. They literally have the same life. And if you want to see the proof of him being a pedo, just type in Cyrix pedo and you'll get over 100 videos. But as far as Cecil, he came back later that day, still on that bullshit.
Y'all are lucky I don't go after you and your videos about me. Because if I did, a lot of y'all would be real mad right now. With some fucking strikes on your channel. Big time.
This chomo ain't gonna do shit but come online and cry some more.
I don't care to prove nothing to y'all.
Spoken like a true guilty pedo.
So far, I'm looking for one truthful thing that you guys are saying about me, and I am not finding one truthful thing.
Oh really? Well, let me help you out with that. You see, I said you molested kids, and then you said...
And those girls and my brother and her sister were all... We knew we was not related, and we were all doing sexual shit behind our parents' backs. And when I got busted doing things with her sexually...
And remember, chomo, these are your words, not mine.
My sister, who didn't know any better, thought I was violating her, which it wasn't the case. I wasn't doing anything she didn't want me to do. She told me to do it.
But if you ask Uncle Cecil over here, he's an innocent guy. What a clown.
Even if that bullshit confession, even if I did say every word in those orders, which I didn't.
Yeah, just like he never said this.
When I did fall for the lust, because I would fall for it sometimes as well. Because I figured, heck, their mom didn't care. I might as well just fall for the lust myself.
And when you're lusting after girls that are
10 or 11. Or even younger.
Then you're a fucking chomo.
Even if I did say all those words that way, in that order, it would not matter. I know I'm innocent.
Just don't expect him to show you any proof of his innocence.
I could have made that whole fucking video up. I could have made up everything in that video, trying to relate to people.
See how his story changes every video? Unlike his sister would say.
My sister would say, oh, he's a child molester.
That's because you are. Fucking chomo.
Until you attack me over the truth, fuck you and your mamas.
There your boy goes bashing old women again.
And that's how I'm gonna say it right here in your face. Showing my real ugly ass face.
A face that traumatized the kid so bad that she has to have counseling because this chomo touched her.
She goes to counseling and I'm the reason why.
And he was in his 20s when he touched that kid.
One thing I know is not true. No girls got molested.
So she went along with my sister. Yeah, that's what he did. He molested me.
This chomo is guilty as fuck.
They not only tried to touch me, they tried to touch my brother. What did I do? I told on them every time.
Because I figured, heck, their mom didn't care. I might as well just fall for the lust myself.
Yeah, I guess this sick fuck just forgot to tell her parents that time, right?
That video is not allowed to be on YouTube, and if I catch it, I will report it and you will get a strike. Fair warning.
I hope he does strike my video so I can counter the strike and we can take it to court. And then he can explain to the judge how a bunch of 8 and 10-year-olds in 4 separate cases that couldn't help but to try to touch him, right?
So, everybody that's saying that is a liar. And then day by day, 4 years ago, asked me to show her my cock.
And the so-called family man over here couldn't wait to whip it out.
Which I made her show me her titties because she's not going to blackmail me.
And even though this scumbag lives with his wife and kid, he's over here sexting with people.
So she showed her titties, I screenshot it, but I'm not like her, I'm not devious, I deleted it.
Then why'd he ask for it in the first place? And the fact that he's throwing all this shit behind his girl's back proves that he's definitely devious.
I didn't want nothing from her. I made her show me her titties.
Clearly you wanted something.
2 weeks ago, Michael Dunn says, and I have more on order a bag of food. Please bring it to me.
Now here's the douchebag pedo supporter that went around spreading that rumor about ordering his wife, who quickly got debunked and exposed.
Nobody let Mrs. Magnitude's son be raped. They explained many times nobody knew until after he died. You are given child love here, wrong info.
And somebody replied to Michael Dumbass's comment giving Cecil the facts, and he couldn't stand it.
Here, wrong info and making him look a fool. I don't care how I look.
Which is clear since he makes himself look like a whole goofy on a regular basis.
And your special needs won't do as an excuse. Oh, so Michael Dunn has special needs?
Yeah, and he's also mentally ill. And Cecil would have known that had he did a little research. But he'll just take information from any dumbass that brings it to him.
Try watching the Magnitude stream as they laid it all out with actual receipts. Something you never have. I don't have to have. I don't need to prove nothing to you people.
Proving that he'll just lie on people and slander their name just to try to make himself look good. And then he claims he's going to sue somebody for slander. What a clown.
I don't watch people who talk shit about me. I don't see what they present. I don't look at their receipts. I don't care.
Now watch how he's about to get caught in a lie.
2 weeks ago is when I watched that High Street Throat. Well, actually, I didn't even watch it. I just clicked on it.
And as you can see by the red line being full under the video, that he watched the entire video.
I don't understand why you gotta go on videos and talk about these stuff.
Because they won't leave me alone.
And at this point, Hetty came home, meaning your boy had to get off the internet. But that wouldn't be the end of his bitch fit. But before we get to that, I'm gonna roll up another blunt. So why don't you guys check out this episode of High Street Paranormal Ghost Hunters.
I live in a drug-infested neighborhood with a bunch of whores running around selling their hot pockets for heroin. My music didn't do any numbers, so I switched over and became a psychic overnight. Nika Jenkins' case is what really made me want to bring my paranormal work to the internet. Me, Steve Huff, Candace Starr. We use actual science tools. Ghostbox, EVP recorder, EMF detectors. We use actual tools to communicate with the spirits. I believe we all got abilities. I so bad want to use them for good.
In this week's episode of High Street Paranormal Ghost Hunters, we follow Cecil as he channels the spirit of his dead mother to get back at his haters.
The boy C-Love, the Ghostbox S-Man. Now we're going to try to make some contact with my mom.
And when you're exploiting the ghost of your dead mother for plays, you know you're doing bad.
Not everybody can pick up a ghost box and try to talk to spirits. This shit is not always not scary. Like, this shit can be scary and it can be dangerous.
But in this case, it's just going to be 100% goofy.
Janice Marie Carroll, if you're with me, because I acknowledge you today, Mom, make that ghost meter stop beeping if you can.
Yeah, the beeping just kept going. I won't make you sit through all that.
I found out before the authorities found out who killed Kylie Rodney and how she died and where the killer was and what happened to the killer, suicide, which was her boyfriend, and everything. I knew everything that went down before the authorities knew everything because of the ghost box.
Proving furthermore that your boy's still on that shit since the police said
his cause of death.
Yeah, Nevada County deputies say Rodney drowned in her vehicle in Prosser Reservoir back in August. The coroner's report did not find any other factors contributing to her death. It says she was found in the cargo area of her SUV. There was no evidence of foul play.
What a dumbass. And let's not forget about the time the ghost box told on that Dog the Bounty Hunter we're going to catch Brian Laundrie.
Hold me to my word. I guarantee you, Brian Laundrie will be caught today, and it will be because of the leads given to Dog the Bounty Hunter.
And we all know what really happened to that asshole.
The medical examiner's office now tells us that he did take his own life, shooting himself in the head.
Yeah, this idiot went to the Candace Starr School for Psychics.
Mom, Janice Marie Carroll, would you like to come forward and talk?
And the pure fact that he's exploiting his mother really just shows how much of a piece of shit he is.
What should I do about these haters, Mom? 7 years of trolling and doxing. What should I do? Give me advice.
Yeah, she should tell him to stop touching kids.
Mom, these people calling me a chomo. What should I do about them?
Your boy is essentially running to the afterlife to tell his mom that people are picking on him.
Argue?
The only person your boy gonna be arguing with is Hetty, because he won't go live with anybody that says anything about him.
She said they're stupid.
Yeah, says the person speaking through his radio.
No demons are allowed here. Get out. Oh, it went to 999, which is 3 upside down 6s.
No, more like it's just 3 9s.
If that's a demon touching my ghost meter, stop. In the name of Jesus Christ.
The box just kept beeping. I won't make you sit through that bullshit.
Somebody has sent demons to me before.
And I'm sure the person that sent it used our sponsor, Dead X Express.
Hey Mom, did you see Rosie's new baby?
Give it a couple of months and this chomo will be on here claiming that baby tried to touch him as well.
Mom, walk onto the light. If you're not there yet, walk into the light. Go to your mom. There's somebody behind me, dude. You seen a shadow. Y'all see that?
And whatever drugs this chomo is on just kicked in.
Is that Mom going into the light?
No, that's just a shitty apartment.
Just seen a demon right here.
Damn, the drugs on the block must have been real good that day if you got your boy seeing demons.
Yeah, how's that for evidence, y'all? Straight up.
Now, after taking 2 more hits of that good shit, your boy Cecil was live again. And this time, he was goofier than before.
Y'all see that in the reflection of that mirror? Do you see that picture right there? There has been a dark entity peeking over.
The only thing peeking in that room right now is Cecil. Off that good shit.
Now, whoever you are, Spirit, remember I said respect is key.
I've got a Bible right here.
Well, let me turn the Foreman Brothers off. But it terrified the hell out of me, guys.
More like your boy got high and started watching paranormal shows and started scaring himself.
Spirit, can you lean over so that people can see you? See it? Guys, there's no shadow on the wall. There's something peeking out. Right there. Right here, look. Right there. See it?
And you would have to be more than
this close to doing heroin
to see anything that he's seeing.
Can he wave? It stuck his arm out on request earlier and it terrified me.
And I'm sure your boy Cecil looked that ghost dead in his eye and was like,
put your dick in my hand, motherfucker. See it? Look how defined it is.
I mean, you can hear in his voice how fucking high this dude is.
And I even seen his face a couple times. Look at it.
With the amount of shit he's doing, I'm sure he's been seeing all types of shit.
And I've been hearing voices. My shirt's been getting tugged on.
What, you thought I was joking?
I just seen a shadow in my peripheral behind me.
Now, after spending about a week making himself look like an asshole, your boy took a break. But when he came back, he showed everybody just why he calls himself High Street.
I haven't done a live stream in a while, huh?
And if you ask me, it's because your boy's been getting into some old habits.
Just wanted to talk about my car for a minute. The car has 167,000 miles on it.
And this dude yelled at everybody when they told him it was a lemon before he bought it.
I went to go drive away for lunch during lunch break, and the starter was like, huh? And it didn't do anything. It didn't kick, crank, or nothing.
And if you can't tell by this goofy face, your boy's doing something right now.
Hopefully it's not anything mechanical in regards to turning the crank.
Clearly the only crank your boy's been dealing with is the shit they had on the block that day.
Get the engine started, because that could be a seized engine.
And if you can't tell by his voice, whatever he took before he went live definitely kicked in.
I'm hoping for the best. We're going to check it out tomorrow. Try to get it fixed myself.
This dude can't even keep his eyes open. And he's the last person you want to have a gun on his hip while there's a kid in the house.
So yeah, that's what's going on. When I tried to start it, it makes no sound. You hear a little tiny clicking in the relay. All the fuses are good. So there's no clicking on the actual starter. So
I mean, really, this weirdo is wasted.
So it's probably the starter just died. Or the wires connected to the starter got so hot that it loosened up out.
Yeah, this chomo definitely got his money's worth.
I've been driving it for over 6 months with no real problems out of it. So it's obviously not a lemon, so.
Damn, Ryan Upchurch kicking this dude out the Creek Squad made him fall off the wagon. And he showed that even more the next day, because he started talking to ghosts again, and your boy was
You help
done.
me prove to the people that you are real.
The only thing he's about to prove to the people is that he's been
doing heroin.
And necrophonic.
You know, Candace Starr's weapon of choice, an app that we done debunked twice already.
Something hit the floor today. It sounded loud right beneath my feet.
That was just the sound of him dropping his pipe.
Go into the light if you want to go home, spirit.
Now, the last time I saw somebody this high on camera was Nia, but at least she can admit that.
I'm a crackhead, yo. I'm just saying.
If my mom is here, say my sister, my little sister's name.
This dude is so gone, he's probably hearing all types of shit.
Where is
Just like the seatbelt psychic, Lifetime could give your boy a show called the 8-Ball Psychic.
Hi, Mom. I asked that you find a white light, Mom. Trying? I'm gonna provide it. In the name of Jesus Christ.
Your boy just said fuck it and went to sleep. This definitely must have been one of those days where your boy
couldn't find pills.
Because he is definitely on some hard shit right now. I mean, seriously, look what happened when I put him side to side with known crackhead Nia. If these people aren't the same exact person, I don't know what is. They definitely got the same dealer.
The spirit box after a while makes me tired, y'all. Makes me drowsy and go to a trance.
Spirit box must be the name of the crack he's smoking if he thinks anybody couldn't believe that shit. I mean, after all, just like your boy Cecil says.
See, heroin, you can find that shit anywhere, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and this chomo found himself a gold mine. Now, since your boy's been outed for being a kid toucher, he know he can't really get away with that anymore. So he decided to start touching birds.
My morning dove. He does a lot of talking to me. I think he's really horny because he was flapping his wings while he was standing on me one day. The next thing you know, I look at my hands and there's white stuff on it.
He went up to that bird like,
"Put your dick in my hand, motherfucker."
And don't worry, he'll be telling you how the bird molested him in his next video. Now, I really knew the drugs took over when your boy came live the next day, claiming he was about to go to war with Eminem and Dr. Dre.
Now on thisisfifty.com, a few years ago, I created a artist account on thisisfifty.com.
You better spark up now, because your boy's about to show how much of a stand that he really is.
These people that are in the title of this video, when I want them to hear something, I send it to their official accounts on Instagram.
He doesn't even know if they're running those accounts. What an idiot.
Eminem is my favorite rap artist. He inspires me more than any other rapper in the world, in history. And trust me, I know every Tupac song by heart. Tupac was my favorite.
He was only his favorite because he found him attractive, especially since he runs around the internet telling everybody.
Tupac is sexy, bro.
Did he really just say that? Let's hear that again.
Tupac is sexy, bro. He's a good-looking young man, dude.
I guess that explains why Hetty had to leave him and date somebody else for 6 months.
Even when me and Hetty was separated for 6 months and we both started seeing other people for a while, The only time we ever really broke up.
Yeah, because your boy was too busy trying to use his ghost box to get a booty call from the ghost of Tupac.
Booty come to him. He don't go to no booty.
He would know.
In the hood that I grew up in, black people in the neighborhood came up to me to let me know that Tupac died. Because they wanted to see what type of reaction that I would have to the news.
I'm sure they all had a good laugh watching this chomo cry all over himself like he was Tupac's widow.
I have a little grievance. Wasn't going to tell nobody this. But I reached out to Dr. Dre on Instagram, his official account, and he sent me to another account to talk to him. And I talked to him.
And if you believe that, then you'll also believe that the parents of the kids he molested were just okay with it.
It was really Dre, okay? Now I could tell when someone's real and when they're not.
Coming from the same goofy that couldn't figure out that the seatbelt psychic was a fraud.
Eminem has been peeping out my music secretly. And I'm not trying to have an ego, and I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being for real.
And if you need any more proof that your boy's back on the drugs, that was it.
It's not too far-fetched to believe that somebody as big as Eminem would possibly run across my music online.
What the fuck is he talking about? According to him, regular people don't come across his music online.
Even a lot of local artists were clowning me. And I think a lot of the local artists that was clowning me and Greg wasn't because our quality was bad, because they would, radio DJs and stuff and show promoters, they would fuck with people I was producing. But they didn't want to fuck with me and Greg.
Because like I said before, nobody wants to fuck with a pedophile.
Because people were talking shit on Facebook who were other artists who were growing in the city.
No, those other artists were just exposing them for being a fucking child molester.
I got enough respect not to say the kid thing. And you know what I'm talking about.
There's even one dude who sent me a feature, and then his friends jumped on the feature after the fact and threatened my life unless I take my verse off of the song.
And once he got exposed for being a chomo, the whole rap community and Covington blackballed him.
Even the people who hated me never said I was whack.
Fake, you're a whack, you suck balls.
You're looking at a whack ass chomo.
Well, I've sent Eminem, 50 Cent, and every major artist that you could think of my beats, my songs that I think they would like. Until Dr. Dre actually reached out to me.
And there he goes fucking his own lie up again, because he just told you.
But I reached out to Dr. Dre.
See? Just let these goofies talk and they'll fuck their own stories up.
Fat Joe has checked out my music and told me that's really good. I like that. Keep up the good work. He even gave me a deal and told me that he would give me a feature or promotion for just $100.
So now he wants you to believe that a Grammy Award winning artist is online doing features for $100. You're looking at the face of a whole goofy.
But I don't have $100 to take a chance on somebody I'm not face to face with.
He doesn't have $100 because he let a homeless bum take it from him while he was wearing his gun.
I guessed where the red card was, and you know what this dumbass said? He said, nah, bro, I was asking my friend where the red card is. I was like, bro, that don't even make any sense. He did, and he snatched 100 out of my hand.
He ran up on your boy Cecil like, yoink, hey!
The biggest people who's ever respected me as an artist and a person is Fat Joe, Young Buck. Young Buck embraced the fuck out of me at Mad Hatter when he came there.
Man, this dude lies worse than Azaria. And according to this article, if that shit really did happen, I'm sure Young Buck took him up on his offer when he said,
put your dick in my hand, motherfucker. Nappy Roots Fish Scales and their manager, booking manager, Tony Wallace, embraced the hell out of me.
Bullshit!
Every time Nappy Roots comes to town, they offer me to come in the show for free. That's the last group that I opened up for was Nappy Roots.
You lie a lot. You said that you was at the hotel with Nappy Roots. No, you wasn't, bro.
Like I said, this dude just lies for the fuck of it.
Now, before I continue, and I get to the Eminem situation and the Dr. Dre situation and the 50 Cent situation, I want y'all to hear a song that I put on thisis50.com.
Because we can't get to a stream without this dude trying to put his music over.
You don't hate do you, cause I can do me. Don't like what I do, then you can sue me. Man, cause I rap better than you. Woo-wee.
Man, this dude couldn't rap a gift.
That's my only thing with 50. Like, why are you going to delete my account on thisis50.com?
If you ask me, it was probably because
You are whack.
I asked 50, I said, hey man, I had a thisis50.com artist account. Who deleted my account? He said 50 on thisis50.com on Instagram. He said I did.
this fucking dude's delusional. And you notice how he's not showing you proof to any of this shit.
I said, wow, why? And he wouldn't answer me. So fuck him. Fuck 50, dude.
This goofy is big mad.
So fuck off, 50, man. And I mean that with the utmost disrespect. Fuck you. I've followed your career since day one. I've supported you, hit like on everything you've ever put out, at least on YouTube. Bought your records. Man, did I buy his records.
Yeah, Stan over here is definitely in his feelings right now.
Gonna delete me, a total nobody, off of thisis50.com. Just because I said, who the fuck is 50 Cent? Trick bitch, I make hits.
Excuse him. What he meant to say is he takes hits out of that good shit.
Music has altered my life in so many ways. I used to run with gangs and bust out windows and jump people and get jumped and go to jail for possession of pills and wind up on probation.
Oh, don't worry. We're going to get to that story in a minute.
Next thing you know, I go back to look to see if I got any replies from anybody. And the only thing I see is at the top is Dr. Dre and Eminem is no longer receiving any messages from me at this time.
I mean, seriously, does he really believe anybody believes any of this shit?
Are you fucking serious? Then I sent them a message to see if I could, and they sent. So they both blocked me and then unblocked me. I guess to make me think I'm blocked and don't even try to message them. But I guess to prevent any controversy, they went ahead and unblocked me.
He said to prevent any controversy. You know that
heroin
has melted your boy's brain.
I even told Eminem, I was like, bro, you a fucking chump, bro. I supported the shit out of you your whole career. And I dissed MGK for you. Which, he don't owe me nothing for that. You know, I did that out of straight loyalty as a fan.
More like as a stan.
Only Dr. Dre and Fat Joe has ever replied to me out of all these big artists. Eminem doesn't fucking respond to nobody.
More like he doesn't respond to nobodies.
I've never criticized anything Eminem has ever done. I think there's nothing that the man can't do. There's nothing that he can do that's ever wrong in my eyes. But when you're wronging me for no reason, without giving me an explanation, then fuck you. Fuck off. You're no different than the guy next door to me, Marshall.
I don't think Eminem's anything like Cecil's neighbors.
And there's a sex offender that lives 2 doors down that way, 4 doors down that way, across the street behind Shell Station. I know y'all have heard my music. I've sent a lot of my material to you guys.
And if what he just said doesn't let you know he's high, the look on his face should.
Fishscales and Nappy Roots offered me a feature back in 2011. Never gave it to me. Said that when they get the time, he will do it.
I feel that you lie. You lie a lot. You said that you was at the hotel with Nappy Roots. No, you wasn't, bro.
Without Dre, there would be no Eminem. So, I don't know. I guess M just has such a big fucking ego about himself. I don't know. And you know what? I don't personally care.
No, he just sat online crying about it for 45 minutes.
I'm not a stan. But at the end of the day, I am a man.
He's most definitely a stan. And as far as him being a man, we already established that he's a
Ghost Box session boy.
And as far as ghost boxes, remember when he tried to say that he just falls asleep because he's in a trance due to the ghost box? Well, how do you explain this?
She said, you guys are a good family. Y'all are good. I just had to do a checkup. If there's a report, I got to check up on it.
Now, I don't know how I missed this video, but this shit was so fucking funny that I literally choked on my blunt as I was watching it. Watch as this goofy just goes right the fuck out. Now, this chomo can say whatever he wants, but But you're not going to convince me that this wasn't one of those days where your boy
couldn't find pills.
I mean, seriously, let's compare your boy back to known crackhead Nia once again, and you can see the similarities. And the only time you see people display these traits is when they've been
doing heroin.
And it seems like this chomo's been at it all day. Yeah, that shit got your boy so gone that he's fucking snoring. And the sad part is, his kid's in the other room. And they really gave this fucking chomo a gun. Look at this goofy. He don't even know where he's at. This shit is fucking ridiculous. But before we get to the end of the video, I want to roll up another blunt. So you guys check out this trailer.
We'll be right back after a word from our sponsor.
Eminem is my favorite rap artist. He inspires me more than any other rapper in the world, in history.
Meet Marshall Mathers, known as one of the greatest rappers of all time. But what if I told you that that fame and that stardom was stolen?
Dr. Dre actually reached out to me on Instagram, his official account, and he sent me to another account to talk to him. Eminem has been peeping out my music secretly. Well, I've sent Eminem 50 Cent my beats, my songs. He even gave me a deal.
But Cecil would soon lose that deal due to his drug habit.
And he said the drugs were free. You know what I mean?
In jail for possession of pills and wind up on probation.
But when Cecil's rival exposed him, he was completely blackballed.
I got enough respect not to say the kid thing. And you know what I'm talking about.
Accused of sexually assaulting 2 girls. When Covington police began investigating, he said he was sorry.
I got caught sniffing little girls' panties at the client's house where we were cleaning the carpet. I got set up.
And after this, Cecil lost his contract and became a joke in the local rap scene.
Even a lot of local artists were clowning me.
You are whack. You suck balls.
Radio DJs and stuff and show promoters, they would fuck with people I was producing. But they didn't want to fuck with me.
Something that would send Cecil down the dark path of addiction and sent him on a mission for revenge.
I have a little grievance.
Well, fuck about your career.
Dr. Dre and Eminem is no longer receiving any messages from me.
You think I actually fucking think about you?
Y'all trying to stop me from growing?
Do you know how many fucking rappers that are better than you?
Bro, you a fucking chump, bro. I supported the shit out of you your whole career. And I dissed MGK for you.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
When you're wronging me for no reason, without giving me an explanation, then fuck you.
I wasn't really scared, you know what I'm saying, at the time.
Eminem is 52 years old. He's too old to keep rapping?
Now I'm in this fucking weird thing.
Hey, don't fuck with me. I'm armed. I'm double armed right now.
Someone broke into Eminem's home in the Manchester Estates gated community.
Oh my fucking God!
I want to destroy him.
I'm not a stan, but at the end of the day, I am a man.
Pick up C-Love and 8-Ball, coming to a trap house near you. Now, since a ton of new people on the internet are going around calling your boy a chomo since he's been outed, your boy decided to come live, after getting high no doubt, and change his story up again. And you're gonna love this one.
I just want to say this, guys. I think it's all fucking hilarious. Because y'all are wrong about me. The video that they're calling a confession was a childhood testimony. I lied in 90% of that testimony.
See what I mean about the chomo changing the story up? Now he wants you to believe that he just came online and made himself out to be a pedophile for the fun of it. What a clown.
I was trying to relate, bro.
Who the fuck was he trying to relate to? Other pedophiles? This dude is a dumbass.
I lied in a lot of that. So, there's no validity to that video that y'all are using in line and saying it's a confession, so.
You know your boy had to be high as fuck when he came online thinking anybody was gonna believe this shit. Thank God there's multiple other people that can confirm the story.
I told my friend, my partner in rhyme, Gutter, about it. And one time he got mad at me when me and him fell out and we wasn't friends for a while. he told Intense that bullshit.
So we got his best friend Greg.
I got enough respect not to say the kid thing.
There's your boy Intense confirming the story.
Even though Intense did meet the girls that supposedly this happened, they could say whatever they want to you, Mitch.
And that statement confirms that the girls told Intense that Cecil molested them.
So my sister was going around saying I was a child molester.
I mean, that would be an accurate description, right?
And the girl even going along with it and saying that that's what I did too.
See, there's lots of people that can confirm this story. And let's not forget the father of the little girl that he sent to therapy.
Because he said she goes to counseling and I'm the reason why.
Besides the fact that your boy confirmed it was all true in his last video.
Somewhere down the line, me being an idiot, talking about my fucked up childhood, talking about sensitive details of things that happened.
And there you go, putting his foot in his mouth, admitting that it happened again.
Why do you think I was brave enough to talk about my childhood in the first place without any care of judgment?
And that statement alone goes to show you that that video was real and not edited in any way.
Y'all don't want the truth, that's the thing. If you did, you would know that I'm a good man who takes care of my family, who loves my wife.
Yeah, when she's in the room. But when she's not home, he's just exchanging news with random people on the internet.
Think about it. You've already lied to yourself and told yourself that I was guilty.
More like he's lying to himself since he came out here and told everybody that he was guilty.
And when I got busted doing things with her sexually.
See how this chomo will lie about anything to try to save face? Oh, and speaking of that, remember in the beginning of the video when he said this?
The dude allowed his son to be raped and did nothing about it. Him and his wife, and there's more. There's more information about these people.
Well, after realizing he got all his info from a mental dumbass, your boy decided to come live and give a half-hearted apology. Check this dumb shit out.
In regards to his kids getting raped, if I was wrong about any of it, I apologize for the situation, but I do not apologize to order of magnitude at all.
See what I mean? The chomo always likes to claim he's a good guy, but he can't even apologize when he's wrong. And to make the shit even funnier, he was reading one of Michael McDumbass's comments and made himself look like even more of a moron.
These punks put my face on t-shirts. Yeah, see, they'll call you an e-bagger, but they'll fucking bash you and bully you. Then they'll name t-shirts and coffee cups after you, and then they'll sell them.
There he goes projecting on other people what he does. Because when he was lusting over Ryan Upchurch, you know, before he got kicked out of the Creek Squad, he was making Johnny Gobble t-shirts. You know, when he called himself bullying that dude to get on Ryan Upchurch's good side.
They're only $22. I lowered the price.
Isn't he generous?
So they're $22. This is for a large. Okay? Instead of $30.
And if you buy one of those shirts, you know damn well what he's going to do with that money. But to make himself look like even more of a hypocrite, he started making fun of the dude for having a drug problem.
In that 2 years of my life that I was homeless, I was using methamphetamine.
It took you 2 years of getting high on the street to get help.
And you would think that somebody that comes online all hied up like this on a regular would be the last person making fun of somebody's drug addiction. But the next thing he would say would describe himself perfectly.
You see how he says shit that gets him in trouble, and then he does this shit to himself, y'all.
Something that Cecil does on a daily basis. And since your boy already said
if I was guilty, I'd be out there trying to explain myself every day.
And since I just showed you about 2 weeks worth of his videos with him explaining himself every day, it's pretty much safe to say that we're looking at one guilty ass chomo. Now this video's going pretty long, so I'm going to end it with this last segment. Because your boy kept going on throughout the week making himself look like an asshole. And I just couldn't leave this last part out. If you can't tell, Billy the Kid Toucher don't look too happy right now.
Look, I don't care that random news makes dumbass false narrative videos about me.
I can't make a false narrative if I'm only playing back what he said.
You people make up fairy tales about people because you think if you make somebody look bad, it's going to make you look good. The dude allowed his son to be raped and did nothing about it.
There he is talking about himself again.
That means you would sell your mom you would sell your own mom out for some likes.
Coming from the guy that just used the ghost of his mom for plays.
And we're going to try to make some contact with my mom. You support people who terrorize others for fun.
You do. You claim you're not like that, but you're guilty by association, dude. You are the people you hang out with.
Yeah, remember he said that shit.
Guilty by association. If you're with somebody when they steal a car and you don't report it, you're just as much as a car thief as the other person.
Now watch as everything he just said comes back to bite him in the ass.
Witchy lady, huh? And you didn't report the dude that was sniffing pants. So that makes you a what?
Well, by his own words, that makes him
guilty by association. Because when I caught him sniffing little underage girls' panties, he set me up at the end of the day and I went to jail for 3.5 months, you dumbass.
Yeah, I know that makes no sense to you, but it gets better.
And yes, I did tell the police officer. Once I told the police officer that none of the drugs were mine, after they done wrote me up and processed me and jailed me, they literally said to each other, you know what, we should have arrested the other guy too.
You know full well they never said that. And why wouldn't they just arrest the other guy in the first place?
Yeah, it's too late now. You done went along with the setup.
So the guy he was working with and the cops all got together to set him up for sniffing panties and stealing drugs. Okay.
I caught him cleaning carpet in one of the kids' rooms of our clients. And I saw him sniffing and shoving panties down his pants. And he took them home to his wife. And he has 5 daughters, only 1 year apart.
So he saw this guy steal panties, put them in his pocket, and take them home to his wife. And he drove home with this dude the whole time. Okay, he's definitely
guilty by association. And he fucking set me up that day. And I went to jail, sitting in his apartment complex parking lot, waiting for him to take me home and pay me. So I'm guilty for that?
Well, since he's the only one that went to jail, I would say he was guilty. And there was a lot more to that story. And your boy Stritter got it out of him. Check it out.
First and foremost, I want to say thank you, Hope Paranormal, for saying such nice things to me. I appreciate you. Let me show everybody what you said.
Light him up now, because your boy's about to walk right into a trap. And that shit's about to be hilarious.
You have a pure soul and very strong connection to spirit. Stay blessed, love and light. That's very nice. Now, I don't want to believe that this whole paranormal account is a troll at all. I don't.
You would think his psychic powers would have showed him this beforehand, right?
They say nice things like that. Look.
Looks like Cecil just fell into Strutter's trap, and now he's about to get fully exposed.
Horrible story you're talking over there on your live stream. I got a question.
A question that Cecil was not ready to answer.
When you caught him sniffing panties, sticking them down his pants, but then you said that he brought those panties home to his wife. But you also claim that's the same day that you were set up and got arrested.
He did bring them home to his wife. Where else did he take them? I remember seeing him. I was in the house.
So he watched a guy steal a little girl's panties while sniffing them, take them home to his wife, and he hung out with him? Yeah, he's most definitely
guilty by association.
So you're telling me that this guy took those panties home to his wife first, and then took you wherever you got busted at? That story makes no sense.
I didn't say that.
No, he definitely said that.
Since he wants to get all attention to detail, let's tell the truth.
Oh, so now he wants to tell the truth. See what I mean about how this dude will lie about everything? He's a fucking goofy.
He stole the panties the day before. That's the truth. But when you're talking about shit that happened over 2 decades ago, you kind of shorten the story, and sometimes you want to throw everything into one day.
So now he stole the panties the day before, meaning this dude wouldn't work a whole nother day of work with this guy, knowing full well he was a pedo. And what happened to this shit?
And yes, I did tell the police officer.
Just like the parents of the girls he molested, he didn't tell the police officer shit.
I'm gonna tell the truth.
This dude is not capable of telling the truth.
The panty thing was probably a day or 2 before. I don't know. I don't check dates from 20 years ago.
So that just means he drove around for 2 days now with a pedophile, keeping his secret. What a clown.
So maybe a day or 2 later, it was payday. I wanted to get paid, motherfucker.
So he's willing to let some pedo violate 2 little girls' privacy just so he can get a paycheck. This dude sounds like the type of person that would
sell your own mom out. So now you're trying to make me look guilty from his panty snatching and sniffing?
No, he's guilty because he's the only one that went to jail for this situation. Meaning the dude that he claimed did it wasn't even
guilty by association. Why pick me apart?
Because again, nobody likes a pedophile.
So you let that dude steal that underage girl's panties. You rode in the vehicle with them all the way home. See, so I'm just...
This is somebody I was working under. He was contracted with the company. I had to depend on him for a paycheck. So I get shocked by seeing him going through an underage girl's panty drawer, and he sniffs them. He don't even know I'm seeing him do it. So I'm supposed to just blast him out there and leave myself stuck way out in Mason, Ohio somewhere?
Yeah, that's not a good excuse at all. Besides, I once heard somebody say,
if you're with somebody when they steal a car and you don't report it, you're just as much as a car thief as the other person.
And since he never snitched on this dude, it's safe to say you're looking at a panty sniffer.
You're an idiot, Shredder. You're an oxy-fucking-moron.
Says the chomo who protects his pedo friends.
Like I'm supposed to stop my boss? Oh no, get out of that little girl's panty drawer. What do you think would have happened?
Well, he could have just called the cops and let the law handle it. But instead, he decided to keep working with the dude for 3 more days. But this last lie he's about to tell you will show you just how far he'll go to save face.
What am I supposed to do? Risk my life? The fucking carpet cleaning company was already known for their subcontractors who killed an old lady and robbed her. So they had to change the name to Kiwi Carpet Cleaning.
See what I mean? The Chomo story changes all the time because you can't lie for shit. And just as I was finishing this video, something crazy happened. His daughter had another sleepover, and your boy just happened to get caught filming kids again.
I wasn't filming her. Once again, I was live streaming my security cameras, and the girl literally just walked up by the camera while cooking something.
And you would have thought the Chomo would have learned his lesson after the first time we caught him doing that shit. But we're going to get to that and a lot more in the next episode. But that's where I'm going to end this one. I hope you guys had a good time. I hope you like, share, and subscribe. And if you like the content, hit the Cash App for your boy. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
It's Steve Huff from Huff Paranormal. Hi, this message is for Cecil over at High Street Paranormal. Cecil, oh my goodness, stop touching children, will you? If you want anyone to touch, you can touch me, Daddy Huff. I would love to touch you, Cecil.